If you're watching this, it's probably because you waste money buying Jimmy Dean sausage at the grocery store when you can just make sausage. And you don't need to live on a 150-acre farm or anywhere. You could live in your apartment in downtown Dallas and still make homemade sausage for much cheaper and much better. Really, because that Jimmy Dean sausage you buy, that's coming from multiple different animals. It's hundreds of different cuts. It's what's ever left over. This sausage you're going to make is just one cut. This is a pork roast. I got it from Walmart. This is 11 pounds of meat bone in. This cost me about $15. And I'm only going to cut up half of it because I just don't have the time right now to do the whole thing, and I don't have enough seasoning really. I got the seasoning from Shields in the Colony. It's just a backwoods Cajun seasoning, a little bit spicy. I like to mix just a little bit, like a third of the package in right now before I freeze this. You gotta freeze this down and make sure that that fat gets frozen. Just makes it go through the grinder a whole lot better. So I'm gonna mix a little bit of seasoning up. I'm gonna throw it in my deep freeze for half an hour and then into the grinder. This grinder is on my storefront Amazon, so check it out. $60. Anybody can afford this to make fresh food for your family. So I'm grinding up the sausage right now. It didn't take me very long to go through the whole thing, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. And this is the rest of the seasoning that I mix with water as the direction says. And then I'm gonna mix it all real good with my hands. I'm gonna take a little bit of this and I'm gonna toss it in a pan and just sear it off because I wanna make sure that it tastes good. And of course it did, like it always does. Messy part, I'm gonna put these in a vacuum seal bags. I know a lot of people have this. I typically just wrap it in butcher paper and throw it into the freezer. But here it is with my vacuum seal. It needs a little bit extra help. I gotta kind of hold it down in order for it to really vacuum seal. And here it is. I made 5 pounds, 5¼ pounds of sausage, and it cost me like $1.25, $1.50 per pound versus $5 when you pay for Jimmy Dean. So you should be doing it yourself.